Have you ever seen a bird stuck in midair before? Well, you're about to. Our first video today shows a crow that was frozen in the air in Subang Jaya, and it is a very surprising video. I never thought that birds could be suspended or trapped in the air before. They are supposed to be the masters of the sky. But I guess even masters make mistakes sometimes. Let's take a look at this crow now.
Mesti dia boleh float macam tu.
So strange, right? The crow seems to be in distress, judging by the sounds it keeps making. I have so many theories about how this crow ended up in its current situation. My first theory is that it's not actually stuck in the air. It's stuck in an electricity line or something. It probably flew into it and ended up tangled in the ropes. On the other hand, it might just be a supernatural bird that has the power to freeze itself. Crows are quite known for being supernatural. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know your theories about this crow in the comments section. There are a lot of strange animals, and this video shows a really strange insect that is also interesting to look at. Not only is it giant, it has a patterned body that is strangely beautiful. It looks like a beetle, but it can't be a beetle. The best way to explain what this insect looks like is to show you. Watch this. Interesting, right? I don't have many ideas as to what it is, but I think it might be a species of beetle. Let me know your theories in the comments section. Based on the last video, we already know there are a lot of strange animals in the world, and we keep discovering more and more of them as the days go by. A group of people discovered a weird-looking insect in Madagascar, and they've posted this video to ask the world if anyone has an idea as to what the insect might be. Take a look at this video.
That's what this island is all about. Weird and wonderful.
Weird and wonderful creatures.
Look at them moving up.
Look at them moving.
The people who found this insect have nicknamed it a snowflake bug, and I think that there's no better name for it. It's white and delicate like a snowflake, but looks like a bug. I have no idea if there's a proper name for this bug, so if you have any knowledge on it, make sure to enlighten us in the comments section. They say dogs can see ghosts. This means that if your dog randomly starts barking at nothing, it might be seeing something you can't see. This man and his wife were getting ready for bed when their dog suddenly started barking at the closet and bathroom doors. While the couple might have overlooked it on a normal day, they had heard banging from an invisible source earlier in the day. The dog's barking only gave them more reasons to worry. They uploaded this video with a caption, asking people for their opinions on what is going on in their house. And I would like to know what you think as well. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the video.
What is it, Luna?
Baby, stop. Luna, who are you barking at? She's barking at the light.
What do you think? Are there really ghosts in the closet, or is there something else going on? Do you know what the parallax effect is about? If you don't, let me tell you a little bit about it. The parallax effect is based on the principle that closer objects appear to move faster than objects that are farther away. For example, when you're in a moving car, nearby trees seem to rush by, but mountains that are farther away look like they are not moving at all. I have a fascinating video for you that shows the parallax effect with an airplane, and I promise it's a very interesting one. Let's take a look. Interesting, right? The way the plane seems to be stationary in the air is absolutely fascinating, especially because it's actually moving. Have you ever noticed the parallax effect around you? Cave worms are fantasy animals that are said to be found in deep caves, tunnels, or forgotten mines. They are dragon-like creatures with scales, claws, and dark colors. Just like dragons, they're mostly only seen in movies and games, and so many people think they're not real. But what if they are? What if these cave worms still exist in deep caves, protecting their treasure and guarding ancient ruins? These people were on a cave exploration project when they were suddenly met by a cave worm. You might not believe it until you see it, so watch this video.
Cave worm or dragon?
Okay, Owen. Owen.
Okay. Run.
That was so creepy and surprising. The worm came out of nowhere and looked really scary. I don't know how those people weren't falling over themselves trying to get out. I know I would have been screaming my head off. Have you ever come across a cave worm before? Let me know in the comments section. This next video might leave you feeling some type of way, but I know you're brave enough. If you've seen piglets before, then you know that they look like smaller versions of pigs. Same face and features, just in a smaller size. But it seems like things are about to to change. Somewhere in Mexico, a piglet was born, but instead of it looking like a smaller version of a pig, its facial features came out looking quite human. I know, it sounds absurd, but that's exactly what is going on in this video. Take a look.
Ay, santísimo. Y dientes, dime. Ay, mira.
Tú tienes que hacerlo así. Ay, mira, acá con la gente. Mira la narrito.
Ay, gran poder de Dios.
Esa mujer esa no se cría porque que no es...
Pero nació ciego, sí.
Sí, porque Dios lo pone para que se muera.
Vean para que ustedes vean que no es montaje, vean que eso no es un montaje, vean un puerco nacido, vean con el casco de una gente, véanlo. Véanlo, eso es en Barrio Lindo, vean señores, Barrio Lindo sucedió eso, vean. Eso es grande en la vida, miren los 6 manitos ahí, vean, Véanlo bien, vean. Véanlo bien, véanle la lengua a ese jinete, vean.
No, pero mire, pero la carita...
Véanle la frente, vean, ustedes están viendo, que no digan que no después. Ay, santísimo gran poder de Dios, está acabando este mundo. Ay, Dios.
This is definitely one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I don't even know what to say or what explanation to give for why this piglet looks like this. It looks like a hybrid between a pig and a human, and that's just very wrong in many ways. What do you think about this? We've always known that there are other things that exist and live in this same world as us, but it's always interesting and fascinating to see evidence of it. Somewhere in France, a cluster of lights was seen in the sky by someone in a car, and this cluster of lights was very unusual and out of place. So they decided to take out their camera and make this video. Take a look. I have no idea what this cluster of lights represents. All I know is that there's no reason a cluster of lights should be floating in the sky. Maybe there's some sort of UFOs? Let me know what you think in the comments section. We're moving on to a video that will send chills running down your spine. This guy and his friend were making videos when they decided to play with their dog in their backyard. Things were going well, and they were all having fun until the camera captured a strange figure watching them in the woods. They weren't sure at first, but after staring at it for a while, it looked more scary and started to come for them. They had to run away, scared for their lives. The whole thing was so absurd and unbelievable to everyone they told, and that's why they had to post this video to make people believe. Take a look.
Hey guys, it's me, Ellie, and Bryson.
What does mean Bryson and Ellie, but...
Well, no.
Ellie!
Ellie! Let's go play. Come on, Ellie. Bryson! Ellie, look.
Ellie, slide dog.
Here, Ellie. Go get it. Bryson, she's getting away.
Get the ball.
Ah. Dude, do you see that? No, dude, what the heck is that? No, dude, you see that? Oh my god. Dude, Bryson, tell me you don't see that.
Oh, shit, what?
No way. What is that? Ellie, come on.
That was so creepy. Was that a Sasquatch or what exactly? I have absolutely no idea, so please let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you believe ghosts are real? If you don't, then this video will surely be enough to convince you. If you're still not convinced after this video, then you might be a lost cause. This video goes as far back as 2009, so none of you can say it was recently faked or something like that. These men lodged in a hotel in Dallas, Texas, not knowing it was haunted, but they quickly figured something was wrong when they got off the elevator on the 19th floor, and things started going crazy. It started with one elevator door opening, only for no one to come out of it. Then all of the 4 elevators started doing the same thing, and to crown it all, the phones at the empty receptionist desk started ringing as well. Pay attention to this video and see how creepy things were for yourself.
Oh my god. What is it? Oh man. It's happening. This is wonderful. They're all opening. And this phone is ringing. This phone is ringing right now. And all of these are still opening. Man. Okay. God. What the hell? Oh, this is too weird to be happening twice in a row.
2 nights in a row. One with fun.
This one, Joey's dad.
Did one of these.
Dude! Oh, Jesus.
Are they coming for another run? I mean, this is really, really haunted, or somebody says a field day.
This is absolutely insane. There's no other explanation for all these strange and creepy occurrences, except that the place is haunted. Share your ghost stories with me in the comments section. What's the strangest thing you think can happen to you? No matter what your answer was, I'm sure it's nothing like a tiger walking into a store while you're in it. Not only is it extremely strange, it's also super scary and dangerous. Unfortunately for the people in this video, that's exactly what happened to them. They were in this store going about their shopping when a tiger suddenly walked into the store. Take a look at this video. I think the people that ran out had the right idea. That's exactly what I would do in this situation. I actually feel bad for the cashier, who had no choice but to hide and hope that the tiger wouldn't see him. That could have gone bad really quickly. Well, one thing is for sure, these people would have a fun story to tell for the rest of their lives. How big is the biggest snake you've ever seen? It's probably not as big as this 20 feet king cobra that was captured in this video. Now, as fascinating as the size of the snake is, that's not even the most interesting thing about this video. What's more interesting is the fact that it was standing. Yes, the king cobra was standing. If you don't believe me, just take a look at this video. That was both scary and fascinating at the same time. I've never seen a snake stand like that. It almost looks like it's waiting for a taxi or something. Have you ever seen something like this before? Give us the details in the comments section. I think the most awesome thing I could discover right now is a sleeping dragon. That would just be totally amazing, and I would brag about it forever. For the person in this video, discovering a sleeping dragon is no longer a dream, it is reality. This person calls themselves an adventure lover, and part of their adventure is digging in caves for special objects. They would never have imagined that they'd dig up a cave one day and a sleeping dragon would be lying in there. But that's exactly what happened. Take a look at this video.
Whoa. Woo.
Wow. Wow. Uy. Wow. Uy.
You can hear the excitement in their voice, and I totally understand it. If I just discovered a sleeping dragon, I'd be just as excited. What did you think about this discovery? Do you think finding a sleeping dragon is cool? We're wrapping up today with a very strange video that will leave you with many questions. The owner of this video went hiking when they noticed a strange occurrence on one of the mountains. When they zoomed in with their camera, they noticed this really thin and giant figure doing push-ups on the mountain. How absurd is that? Apart from the push-ups, there were some really strange things that are only noticeable after watching the video. So let's take a look. Now, it's already weird enough that a figure is doing push-ups on the mountain, but at the end of the day, it's not impossible. I'm sure there are some humans that would do this. The real problem here is what this creature is. I have no idea what exactly this slender-looking giant is. Is it a relative of Bigfoot? Is it an alien or a giant? Let me know what you think in the comments section. It is often said that the scariest things are those that appear normal at first, and that's the case in our first video today. Somewhere in the world, a man looked up to the sky and saw what looked like a very big bird flying in the sky. He wasn't going to pay any attention to it, but something told him to look again. And when he did, what he noticed shocked him enough that he had to make a video for the rest of us to see. Let's take a look. Just like I said earlier, I'm sure it looked like a bird to you, but if you pay closer attention, you'll notice just how strange that creature is. Firstly, how many birds are big enough to be noticeable when they're flying so high up in the sky? Secondly, the flying patterns of the creature and how it keeps trying to stick behind the clouds is quite unusual. So the question I have for you is that really a bird or is it something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'm sure we all know what an electric fish is, but have you ever seen one in action? Well, you're about to. For those who might be a bit confused, let me give a little explanation. An electric fish is a type of fish that can generate electric fields. Electric fishes are divided into two categories depending on the strength of the electricity they discharge. So, there are weakly electric fish and strongly electric fish. The most common strongly electric fish is the electric eel, which can generate powerful electric shocks up to 600 volts, and you're about to see it do just that in this video. Take a look.
No. 哇，它太亮了，好漂亮！正口，哇，是个正口，好漂亮，好大。
There's no other word to describe what we just saw, except amazing. I can definitely say that this is my first time seeing something like this. But what about you? Tell me about your experiences with electric fishes in the comments section. For the scientists in the house, this next video will make you question the laws of physics. The purpose of an aeroplane is to transport people by moving through the sky, and that means that a plane that stands still in the sky should be impossible. But that's exactly what a group of friends living in Mexico noticed one random afternoon. Let's take a look.
Está quieta. Está quieta. Mírela, mire esa avioneta. Yo no sé. Está planeando. Hey, sir, take the airplane. Mírela, mírela. Se está dejando llevar por el aire. Miremos bien eso. Miremos esa vaina, el viento. ¿Está filmándolo? Claro. Totalmente quieta. No se mueve. Parece un helicóptero. ¿Entiende un helicóptero? No, ¿qué tal de que se vaya en pica?
This is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. And what's that behind the plane? I have zero idea what exactly is going on here, or why the plane is staying still in the sky. If you have a better idea than I do, please share it in the comments section. If you don't believe in ghosts, this video is gonna change your mind. A man in Honduras was in a hospital visiting his relative when he noticed that the energy in the corridor was off. He became very cautious and decided to get his camera out to record whatever was about to happen. Just as he got his camera out, he saw a ghost come out of one of the rooms, looking left and right before it started to move. But seeing is believing, so watch this video to confirm. That's one of the most creepy things I've seen in a while. When you think about it, the location of this ghost makes a lot of sense because a hospital is probably the most common place to find a ghost, since a lot of people die there. I think what makes it so creepy is how the ghost looks around before stepping outside the room. The cameraman ran away in a panic, and I probably would have done the same. Do you believe in mermaids? I do, and this video has just strengthened my belief that they exist. If you're not yet a believer, this is your chance to change your mindset. This man named Eric is someone who strongly believes in mermaids, and he often goes on trips to search for them and get evidence that they exist. For a very long time, his trips were unsuccessful, and he wasn't able to get any mermaids on camera until this lucky day when he came across one. Let's take a look at this special video Eric was able to get for us. Amazing, right? Turns out that mermaids actually exist. And not only that, they look just like we thought they did. I've replayed this video many times just to watch that colorful tail sweep past the camera again. What do you think about Eric's encounter? Are you a mermaid believer or not? Let me know in the comments. We're not done with the ghost sightings yet. This next video is another proof that ghosts are real. If you still don't believe in them after this, then there might be no saving you. These guys were on their way home around 2 a.m. when they ran into someone. The person had come out of nowhere, and the driver couldn't stop the car early enough. Panicking about the fact that they had just hit someone, the passenger got out of the car to see how the person was doing, but he wasn't prepared for what happened when he got out of the car. Watch this. Turns out they didn't actually hit a person, but a ghost. You can see both guys searching everywhere for the person they thought they had run over, but there was nothing. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, you would see that the figure crossing the road was actually translucent. This is definitely strange and scary at the same time. Paranormal activities have been happening for a long time, and this video that was taken by a CCTV camera in 2014 is proof of it. A man named Feldwald was working as a security guard in Saarbrücken, Germany. One morning, someone came to complain that their bicycle had been stolen the night before. Feldwald had the brilliant idea of checking the cameras for who had stolen the bicycle, and while checking it, he saw something that sent chills down his spine. Turns out, the bicycle had been stolen, but by an invisible person. Watch this. The CCTV camera caught the bicycle moving by itself in the middle of the night. As you could see, no one was riding it. There have been different theories about how the bicycle could have moved on its own, and the most common is that a ghost was riding it. I agree with this theory. It's just the only thing that makes sense. Whatever it was, one thing is for sure, it was not a human. We're not done with the ghost sightings yet. This next video is another proof that ghosts are real. If you still don't believe in them after this, then there might be no saving you. These guys were on their way home around 2 a.m. when they ran into someone. The person had come out of nowhere, and the driver couldn't stop the car early enough. Panicking about the fact that they had just hit someone, the passenger got out of the car to see how the person was doing, but he wasn't prepared for what happened when he got out of the car. Watch this. Turns out they didn't actually hit a person, but a ghost. You can see both guys searching everywhere for the person they thought they had run over, but there was nothing. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, you would see that the figure crossing the road was actually translucent. This is definitely strange and scary at the same time. Despite all the videos of aliens I've seen over the years, I've never actually seen an alien baby. It made me start to wonder if aliens were even born at all, or if they just came into existence fully grown. But after seeing this video, I can say that my curiosity has been satisfied. In Bihar, a person noticed something weird on their balcony. After studying it for a while, it became very clear that it was an alien baby. Watch this and see for yourself. This sight is so unusual that many people gathered to take turns looking at the alien baby without getting too close. If you heard there was an alien baby at your neighbor's house, would you go there to take a look? Still on the topic of aliens, What do you think they look like? We've all thought they look so different from humans, but what if there were some aliens that look just like us? What if the only thing that differentiates us is something as simple as them being able to turn their hands backwards? This woman in a bar was seen picking up her beer with her hand turned backwards, and it has made many people wonder if she's an alien. Let's take a look at this. That is definitely strange, and I can see why people think she's an alien. The scary thing is that she looks so normal. Does that mean your best friend could actually be an alien? Maybe we should start watching those around us to make sure they don't have any special powers. We've looked at many strange creatures, but this might be the strangest of them all. A group of tourists were hanging around an old cave in the water when they heard some strange sound. It sounded like someone was in trouble and calling for help. They decided to go closer to the cave to figure out what was going on, and they found this strange-looking creature caught under a rock. Even though they were scared, the creature seemed really friendly and harmless, so they decided to help it out. They took this video after they saved this very strange creature.
So we're gonna move. Yep. Super, we're gonna move. Monya, I got this for you. So we're gonna move over there.
I don't have any idea what kind of creature this is. It looks like a masquerade of some sort, but also has some human features. Let me know your theories about it in the comments. This next video is quite a shocking one. In Queensland, Australia, residents woke up one morning and found the carcass of a pig. The pig wasn't just dead, it had been ripped in half in a very clean manner. What was even more shocking was the extremely large footprints that surrounded the carcass of the pig.
No, just put my boot next to it. Fucking rip clean in half, and then this next to it.
Pretty good shot of it. That might be a better one there.
And it's going up the hill.
Hey, what about just digging a hole and burying it? It's only 2 grand. Yeah, that's right. What about up there? What's up there? Oh, that's not it. Well, you can see where something's dragged it down there. I didn't look to see if the other car's still up there. You're bossing him his eyes open,
It's very clear that it wasn't a regular animal that did that. If the size of the footprints doesn't let you know that the culprit is Bigfoot, think about how the pig was ripped apart almost surgically. There's no animal in the jungle that is capable of doing that. What do you think? In April 2024, a man in Chile noticed some strange lights on a mountain ridge. They looked like the headlights of a car at first, but when he moved closer, he could tell that it wasn't a car. There are different theories about what the strange lights are, and I'd like to know what you think after watching this video. Take a look. Some people think the lights are a type of aliens, especially because they can be seen floating above the ground at some point. They seem to be scanning the ground for something, but no one has any idea what they could be looking for either. We're wrapping up today with a video of a bleeding tree. Yes, you heard that right. This man went into the woods to chop down trees with his friends. When they cut down one of the trees, they noticed the tree had some red stains on its surface. What was most surprising is that the red stain wasn't dry like you would have expected. Because of how strange it was, they decided to cut into the tree to see if anything was going on inside, and they were very shocked when they discovered the blood. Take a look at this. I don't see any logical explanation for why there is blood inside a tree. I wonder how it got there and where it came from, but I guess we might never know. We all know that the clouds in the sky don't have a specific shape or form. They are irregular and can look like different things at different times. But one thing we're all confident about when it comes to the clouds is that they are always white. They might be irregular in shape, but their color is always the same. Although the shade of white might change depending on the weather, it's still always white. But what if you saw a red cloud? In the Caribbean, a weird cloud formation was spotted in the sky. And not only was the shape of this cloud weirder than usual, the color was also very strange. Take a look at this.
Well, I don't know what this is. Something going on up in the sky. Like red clouds. Wow. Behind all the other clouds.
Crazy, right? While this might not mean anything, a lot of people have said that it could also be a sign of aliens. What do you think? We have a lineup of paranormal incidents for you today, and this one is going to get you thinking. These two girls were hanging out with their other friends in the woods, and part of it was jumping from a ledge into a small river. It was supposed to be a simple activity, designed to help everyone have fun, but after the first girl jumped, nobody was really interested in having fun anymore. Here's a look at what happened.
Ready, Caitlin? Yes. Grace? Go, I'm filming.
Holy
What exactly did the girl hit before falling into the water? It looked like there was an invisible force holding her up for a moment before she eventually dropped into the water. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not jumping into a water with invisible beings. Have you ever seen a waterfall coming from the sky? We all have an idea of where you find waterfalls. It's usually from mountains and not from the sky. The water that comes from the sky is rain. Now, if you were paying attention in science class, then you'll remember that rain comes from the clouds bursting when they become too heavy, and rain is just water droplets that evaporated from the earth. So seeing what is equivalent to a river falling from the sky is definitely unusual, but that's exactly what's happening in this next video. Let's take a look.
Còn nó có chạy vô không? Chạy hả? Anh ơi anh! Lên vô! Lên vô!
Lợi lực luôn á, muốn sập luôn á, tụi nó nè, tụi mấy người đứng muốn sập luôn nữa.
Cao ghê.
How strange. How do you explain such an amount of water falling from the sky? And more than that, it's only pouring in one spot. Let me know your theories about this in the comments section. For those of you who don't believe in ghosts, I want you to know that I'm not giving up on you. I'm going to keep trying to convince you that they're real. And this video is a huge part of my efforts. 11 years ago, this man visited a tourist attraction in England named Longleat House. This house is one of the most famous examples of high Renaissance architecture in Britain. And apart from the impressive house, there's also a safari park, beautiful gardens, and a maze you can get lost in. It's definitely an interesting place to visit, and this man did not want to miss out. The only downside of this house is that it's been rumored to have some ghosts in it. As usual, many people didn't believe this, and this man was one of them. Imagine his shock when he came across one while he was there. Let's take a look. There are so many creepy parts to this video. First is the shadow without an owner, then the creepy footsteps. That house is definitely haunted, and as beautiful as it is, I don't think I'll be visiting. When we talk about strange creatures, they're almost always some sort of animal or some other weird looking things. But today, our strange creature looks just like us. Yes, our strange creature is a human, or at least looks like one. I'm almost convinced that aliens actually look just like us, and this video is only supporting that theory. Watch this.
Okay, everybody, it's a normal hand. Very normal. Do it. Oh, god damn it. Are you pissed?
How in the world did he do that? That is not natural in any way, shape, or form. Do you know anybody else that can do that? Maybe they're aliens too. Let me know if you can do this. The search for mermaids is something that has been going on for ages, and this video proves that. It was taken 17 years ago by a man who was deep in the ocean in Australia searching for mermaids. He didn't expect to actually see one, but his search proved to be fruitful. Pay attention to this video. See that? I'm so excited to see real proof that mermaids exist. Do you think this video is real? Have you ever heard of something called crown shyness? It's also known as canopy disengagement, canopy shyness, or intercrown spacing. If you know nothing about it, don't worry, that's why I'm here. Crown shyness is a very fascinating natural phenomenon where the canopies of some tree species grow in a way that their leaves and branches avoid touching one another. What this creates is a beautiful and intricate pattern in the forest canopy that looks like something from another world. If you're having a hard time visualizing what it looks like, then take a look at this video.
During an early stage, because they are still small. Even the British who planted the trees here, they didn't know. We attract so many people here to see the crown shyness. Same species. Yeah, same species. Same species. This one is the same species. If you find another species, different species, then you won't see this character.
I'm sure we can all agree that it's a really beautiful sight. The weird thing about this, though, is that no one can really explain why it happens. Even the scientists are not entirely sure. Crown shyness is usually seen in tree species like eucalyptus, Dryobalanops, and some pines. If you worship the Hindu goddess Lord Kali, or you know anyone that does, then pay extra attention to this video. This video has been referred to as a miracle video by the person who took it, and many others that have watched it before now. When you watch it, you'll most likely have the same opinion. This man went to the temple to pray and decided to take some videos before he left, but he was shocked to his bones when he noticed that the goddess's eyes were following him as he was taking the video. Let's watch this. I didn't ever imagine something like this could actually happen until I watched this video. It's creepy and amazing at the same time. What do you think? Did you know that not all waters mix together? When a river flows into another, or when one body of water meets another, you'd expect that they'd immediately mix together. But that's not the case at the Gulf of Alaska. Before I explain why, take a look at this video. Amazing, right? The Gulf of Alaska is where the North Pacific Ocean meets the southeastern coastline of Alaska. The water from Alaska is glacial meltwater, while the water from the Pacific Ocean is salt water. Because of the difference in salinity and density, these two bodies of water don't immediately mix when they meet each other. Instead, they create a striking visual effect. The water in the Gulf of Alaska is usually two different shades of blue. However, it is occasionally browner due to high amounts of iron during warmer seasons. This is definitely one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Have you ever seen the Gulf of Alaska in person? Let me know in the comments section. Time for us to go back to seeing some strange creatures. On the 9th of July 2018, two men found a humanoid creature floating alive on the shore of a beach in China. Take a look at this. This creature is surely the definition of strange. While the man who was the first to see the creature is holding it up to show his friend, you can see the creature moving its legs. There are so many strange things about this creature, from its human-like head and its weird-looking arms and legs. Some people think that this could be a mutated starfish or a new species of sea life. I think this is some sort of alien. I mean, since when did fishes start looking like humans? There's no way that thing is just a fish. Still speaking of weird-looking fishes, here's another one for you. Between the last video and this one, I honestly can't tell you which one is weirder. I'll leave you to decide that for yourself. Watch this. This fish looks like something out of The Little Mermaid, but it also looks like something out of my nightmares. I can't decide if it's cute or scary yet. All I know is that it's weird. Fishes don't look like that. At least, none that I've ever seen. It looks like it could start speaking at any moment. What's going on in the depths of the ocean? I have no idea about that. All I know is that if all fishes start to look like that, I can say for sure that I'm becoming vegan. Aliens are real, and they're arriving on Earth more frequently than before. In recent years, there have been multiple sightings of strange lights seen in the sky. These lights are very unusual, and they dance around in the sky and have some strange movements that regular lights are incapable of. The most recent of these sightings happened on the 28th of November, 2024, and the location was Hertfordshire, UK. Take a look at this. I think we can all agree that it's very strange to see something like this. What's even stranger is the fact that all over the world, different people have reported this exact same incident. From Texas to Glasgow, and even Brazil, these lights are being seen. If you have any other explanations for it except aliens, do let me know in the comments section. This next video will give you goosebumps and make your skin crawl. At the Eisenhower State Park, near the Oklahoma border, something really weird was found. The rangers of the park were going about their day early in the morning when they noticed clumps of earthworms in the road. You wouldn't understand how strange this is until you watch it, so take a look at this. Let's start with the fact that earthworms aren't usually found in the middle of the road. Then, let's also talk about the fact that earthworms aren't exactly social animals. When you put all these together, it's very strange to see clumps of maybe thousands of earthworms all over each other in the middle of the road. There are different theories as to why this happened, but I want to hear what you think. Do you think Bigfoot is real? No matter your prior beliefs, this video is about to convince you that Bigfoot is indeed real. While a train was passing by southwest Colorado, one of its passengers looked out the window and saw something extremely weird. A strange entity was moving around in the fields and exhibiting some strange behaviors. After looking closer, the passenger realized that this strange creature was a Bigfoot. Of course, they had to take a video to show the rest of the world. Here's the video.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Just like every other Bigfoot sighting, there are people that believe it's real and those who think it's not. Where do you fall in? We're ending today's video with a video of an amazing natural sight known as the reindeer cyclone. If you've never heard about this, then pay attention because you're about to learn something new. A reindeer cyclone is formed by a group of reindeers, usually about 20 to 25 in number, when they feel threatened. This cyclone formation is an effective defense mechanism against any predator, including wolves, bears, and even humans. Take a look at this. The constant movement of the reindeers makes it extremely difficult for anyone hunting to target any of them. Reindeers practice this formation for years, making sure to shield the fawns in the center. As shocking as this formation is, I think we all agree that it's a beautiful one. We're starting off today with a really scary video, but unlike what you might be expecting, this scary video is not about ghosts or aliens, it's about alligators. This young boy went fishing with his dad in Florida, and he was really excited to catch some fish. Not long after, he caught a bass and started to reel it in, but what happened after will blow your mind. Watch this.
You got it, buddy.
Dad, he's tired.
It's alright, buddy. Keep going.
Tired.
You got it.
Oh,
You got it.
he's a fighter. I mean, this might have been a bit on your time, Tato.
Oh my God.
How scary is that? That alligator came out of nowhere and snatched that fish real quick. According to some people, this is not such a weird thing to happen in Florida. Has this ever happened to you before? Our next video is quite a strange one, and I'd really like to know what you think about it. An unknown flying object was seen flying over Anchorage, Alaska in November of 2024. Apart from how strange the object looked, what was even weirder is the fact that there was little to no wind to carry the object. This means that it had to be flying by itself. Take a look at what the object looks like. What is that? I'm not entirely sure what that object is, but some people have said that it looks like a floating humanoid, while others have said it looks like a flying alien witch or wizard. What do you think this is? And how do you think it's able to fly without any wind? This video was posted to TikTok by a person named Della, and it will literally make chills run down your spine. I don't think things get creepier than this, ever. Della was going through their door camera when they came across something very concerning. At 4:16 a.m. the previous night, a random woman walked up to their doorway and started acting very strange. She looks inside the glass door and then starts acting even stranger. Watch this.
At 4:16 a.m. a random woman walks up to my doorway acting strangely. She starts looking inside my glass door, then does this.
Was that scary or what? Watching this video left me feeling very unsettled and unsafe, and I have no idea why that woman was there or why she was acting that way. All I can say is, I would be employing bodyguards if I were Della. What do you think of this whole incident? Do you feel unsettled too? We're not done with the unsettling videos yet. In fact, I think this one might be more unsettling than the last. Did you know that two-headed cows exist? I never imagined there was something like that before I watched this video, and I thought I'd enlighten you about it too. Watch this. There are so many weird things in this video, from the two-headed cow to the way it's simultaneously licking with its two tongues. Everything is just wrong. So I researched two-headed cows and found out that it's actually an extremely rare condition called polycephaly. It happens due to abnormal embryo development and can happen in other animals apart from cows. Usually, animals with this condition die at a very young age because of how difficult it is for them to eat and breathe. But I guess this cow is an anomaly in more than one way, because it's still alive as an adult. If you thought we were done with the weird videos, you thought wrong. This next one beats all the others. A man in Boston saw a very weird scene in the woods beside his house, and he had to take a video for the rest of us. This bizarre video of turkeys walking in a circle around a deceased cat will make you wonder what exactly is going on in this world. Watch this.
Yo, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Turkeys walking in a circle around a dead cat in the middle of the road. What? Bro, this is wild.
Strange, right? Why are they doing that? Is it some sort of weird funeral ritual, or are they just preparing to eat the poor cat? I really wonder what's going on there, and I'm sure you are too. Let me know your theories in the comments section. Do you think ape men are real? If not, this video is about to change your mind. It was summer 2018, and this group of guys went camping in Washington as a way to have some fun and relax. Things were going well, and it was fun, until around 1 in the morning when they started to hear some very loud and strange sounds. At first, they thought it was an elk, but the more the noise continued, the more they realized that those sounds couldn't be coming from an elk. Watch this.
Hear it? Get Trevor. Austin, get the light.
Fuck. Hey! That was not an elk. Something's wrong. Where's that coming from? Get my keys. Oh, get ready.
That sounds like ape men to me. What do you think? If there's anything that's for sure, it's that there wasn't much relaxing after this happened. We're moving on with a video of a very strange creature that was found in the water. I'm almost fully convinced that the ocean just holds all sorts of creepy and weird creatures that no one knows about. I would love to know your thoughts on what this creature is, but let's watch this video first.
Bruh, what kind of... Get this chicken. Just that snatcher mix. You know you want it. Come get it. Come get it. I don't know what in the world you are, but we gonna get you out this water. Somebody let me know, what is this? It's half turtle, half, I don't know. What the fish snatcher, boy? You moving too quick. You watch out there now. You like that chicken, don't you?
From the shape of the creature to its color, there are many strange things here. There are also many theories on what exactly this creature is, and one of them is that it's an albino soft-shell turtle. I'm not sure I really see the resemblance here, but it could just be me. What do you think this creature is? Let me know in the comments section. How long do you think the world's biggest snake is? 12 feet? 20? Well, it turns out that the world's biggest snake might be 33 feet long. Crazy, right? That's about as long as a school bus, or as tall as 2 giraffes stacked on top of each other. This terrifying 33 feet anaconda was discovered lurking in caves near a dam construction site in Brazil. And you'll be mind blown when you watch this video. This sight is both impressive and scary at the same time. Imagine coming across this snake alone. What would you do except scream for your life? If you don't already know, then I'm happy to inform you that octopuses are one of the coolest animals to ever exist. Apart from their weird shape, they are also masters of disguise and some of the most skilled camouflage artists in the animal kingdom. There are different types of octopuses, but the mimic octopus takes disguise to the next level. By not just blending in, it is able to imitate other animals like sea snakes, lionfish, or flounders. It can change its shape, movements, and even behavior to appear as something more threatening. And that's what's going on in this video. Take a look. Amazing, right? If I didn't know that was an octopus before watching the video, I'd have been fooled. It has been discovered that octopuses are so good at disguising so that they can avoid predators, ambush prey, and even communicate with each other. I really think they're one of the most amazing animals ever. This next video is weird, strange, unsettling, and all the other words in this category. We're moving to Pakistan where this video was taken, and if it doesn't make you feel weird, then you might need to see a doctor. Take a look at this. This is a horrible video of millions of fishes dying in the desert of Pakistan due to floods and climate change. This video is very concerning for many reasons. It shows just how bad our planet is getting, and it also raises concerns in terms of food. I'm sure there are many people who depend on fishes as food and a way of livelihood in general, and it makes me wonder what's going to happen to them if all the fishes are dead. What do you think about this video? Do you think it's strange and concerning too, or not? We're moving on to another video of a strange creature, and I have absolutely no idea what it could be. I'm counting on you to have a better idea than I do. This strange creature is another sea creature, and it's really just convincing me that the ocean houses all the strangest creatures to ever exist. I guess that makes sense, since they say only about 20% of the ocean has been explored and mapped out by humans. This means that for all we know, there could be aliens living in the remaining 80%. Anyway, take a look at the video of this strange creature. Apart from the fact that no one has ever seen a creature like this, there are many reasons why this creature is strange. First, it has a weird-looking shell, but also has some octopus-like tentacles, except they're much thinner. No matter how hard I think, I have no idea what this creature is, except maybe an alien. What do you think? We're wrapping up today with a video of another strange creature. They seem to be never-ending today. This one looks weird, but there are many theories about what it is, so maybe it's not that strange after all. I'll let you decide that for yourself after you watch this video. This creature that looks like it doesn't have eyes is definitely a very strange one. Just looking at it makes me feel some type of way. A lot of people seem to think that this is a lesser blind mole rat, and after doing some research, I might agree with them. The lesser blind mole rat is a small mammal that is usually about 6 to 8 inches long, and it usually has a soft fur that is either gray, brown, or sandy. They live underground and have tiny eyes that are covered with skin. These animals are functionally blind because they don't need to see underground. They also have prominent incisors that stick out beyond the lips. After looking at all these features, I definitely agree that this strange creature is a lesser blind mole rat. Have you ever seen one of these before? Let me know in the comments. Aliens are real, and they're arriving on Earth more frequently than before. In recent years, there have been multiple sightings of strange lights seen in the sky. These lights are very unusual, and they dance around in the sky and have some strange movements that regular lights are incapable of. The most recent of these sightings happened on the 28th of November, 2024, and the location was Hertfordshire, UK. Take a look at this. I think we can all agree that it's very strange to see something like this. What's even stranger is the fact that all over the world, different people have reported this exact same incident. From Texas to Glasgow, and even Brazil, these lights are being seen. If you have any other explanations for it except aliens, do let me know in the comments section. This next video will give you goosebumps and make your skin crawl. At the Eisenhower State Park, near the Oklahoma border, something really weird was found. The rangers of the park were going about their day early in the morning when they noticed clumps of earthworms in the road. You wouldn't understand how strange this is until you watch it, so take a look at this. Let's start with the fact that earthworms aren't usually found in the middle of the road. Then, let's also talk about the fact that earthworms aren't exactly social animals. When you put all these together, it's very strange to see clumps of maybe thousands of earthworms all over each other in the middle of the road. There are different theories as to why this happened, but I want to hear what you think. Do you think Bigfoot is real? No matter your prior beliefs, this video is about to convince you that Bigfoot is indeed real. While a train was passing by Southwest Colorado, one of its passengers looked out the window and saw something extremely weird. A strange entity was moving around in the fields and exhibiting some strange behaviors. After looking closer, the passenger realized that this strange creature was a Bigfoot. Of course, they had to take a video to show the rest of the world. Here's the video.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Just like every other Bigfoot sighting, there are people that believe it's real and those who think it's not. Where do you fall in? We're ending today's video with a video of an amazing natural sight known as the reindeer cyclone. If you've never heard about this, then pay attention because you're about to learn something new. A reindeer cyclone is formed by a group of reindeers, usually about 20 to 25 in number, when they feel threatened. This cyclone formation is an effective defense mechanism against any predator, including wolves, bears, and even humans. Take a look at this. The constant movement of the reindeers makes it extremely difficult for anyone hunting to target any of them. Reindeers practice this formation for years, making sure to shield the fawns in the center. As shocking as this formation is, I think we all agree that it's a beautiful one. We're starting off today with a very disturbing video that will leave you with a lot of questions. These two guys living in Oregon heard gunshots in the backwoods near their house. According to law, you're not allowed to shoot in these woods, so they became concerned and decided to go check out what was going on. As they got closer to the woods, the gunshots became louder, and soon after, the culprit came out of the woods. When they tried informing the man that he couldn't shoot there, this was what happened.
There it is, there it is, there it is. I'm pretty sure I got it on camera.
I really don't want to get shot.
It's just right around the fucking corner, man. We live up the street. This has been happening for the past at least 3 days. Hey!
Hey, we're coming up!
We live up the street. You're not supposed to shoot down this road. What the f?
We're coming up!
Hold on. that who was shooting? Hey, are you shooting? You can't shoot here. Hey, that guy's dressed up like something, man. Oh shit, no it's not. That's a f***ing clown, man. Hey, whoa, buddy. Oh shit. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Not anymore.
Oh shit. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Not anymore.
Now, let's focus on how weird the shooter was. He looked like a clown, and it didn't seem like he was wearing a costume. It seemed like that was his actual face. Apparently, this clown man has also been seen in other states, acting weird and trying to harm people. We don't know yet if it's the same person, or if there are different clown men. One thing that is for sure though, is that whatever this clown man is, he is definitely a dangerous creature. Those guys did well by running away when they did. I truly believe that octopuses are one of the coolest sea creatures, and this video is a testament to that. There are so many different species of octopus, and one of the strangest and most fascinating of them is the blanket octopus. It is known for its stunning and unique appearance, and it is especially fascinating because of its web-like membrane that stretches between its arms like a blanket. These octopuses prefer to live in very deep waters far from shore, and so it is very weird to see them just floating in the water. But that's exactly what is happening in this video. Take a look at this. In some cultures, seeing the blanket octopus so close to shore is a sign that something bad is about to happen, probably because they kind of look like dead bodies when they're floating so close to shore. The blanket octopus is definitely a very unique creature, and you should learn more about it. If I can guarantee you anything, it's that this next video is going to be the strangest thing you have ever seen. Two guys stumbled upon this sea creature on the beach, and it ended up being the weirdest thing they had ever encountered. I don't even know how to explain this scenario to you, so I'm just going to let you watch it for yourself. Take a look at this. What kind of creature is that? I have no idea what it might be, but I'm very disturbed by its characteristics. So many people have different theories on what exactly it is, and I'd like to know what your theory is in the comments section. This next video is one that you can call a miracle video. For the Christians here, you will be very glad to see this video. This woman was getting baptized in the river, and when the pastor dipped her in and brought her out, everyone was shocked at what happened next. Watch this. Did you see that black thing floating underneath the water? It seems like the baptism literally brought out the evil spirit that was in the woman. This video is such a miracle, and it is an amazing moment to watch. What do you think about this experience? Have you experienced anything similar to this? Let us know in the comments section. Do you think zombies are real? If you haven't been chased by one, then it might be difficult for you to believe they actually exist. But for the man in this video, there is no doubt that zombies are real because he was chased by one. This man was walking home at night when he felt something following him. He started videoing himself as a safety precaution and eventually started to run when things seemed to be getting dangerous. He thought it was a robber or serial killer chasing him, but when he turned back to look, he was shocked at what he saw. Take a look at this.
It's getting really fucking cold out here, guys. The fuck up.
I don't know what else to call that except a zombie. I can't imagine getting chased by a zombie in the middle of the night, but I can imagine how scared this man must have been when he realized what was happening. What would you have done if this was you? Now we're moving to Japan, where something strange and mysterious was found on a beach. This thing was so scary that it caused the government to intervene and close down a beach. Do you want to know what it was? Take a look at this video. That was a mysterious iron ball that just washed up to the beach on a random afternoon. This iron ball looks so intimidating and scary, and to be quite honest, it looks like something that can explode at any time. I guess the Japanese government agreed with me because they closed down the beach after finding this ball, and troops were deployed to find out the nature of the ball. What do you think this mysterious iron ball is? An explosive or something else? One thing that everyone should know is that there are paranormal creatures that exist in this world with us. If you don't believe this, then this video should be able to convince you of that fact. This old man calls himself a pixie hunter, and he goes deep into the woods because he believes that pixies are real, and he wants to find them by himself. Usually, he never really finds anything, but on this day, he stumbled upon a tiny humanoid creature while he was on his hunt. Take a look at this video.
Just keep watching up behind me on that ledge. Oh, sorry about that. He was doing. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's. There. Ah, well, at least we've got a shot of one.
Did you see that? That was such a tiny creature, and it appeared to be peeping or searching for something. It looks like what I imagine an alien to look like, but way tinier. Do you think this is a pixie, or do you have other theories on what it is? And if you think this experience was not real, I would love to hear your arguments in the comments section. We're not done with the alien-looking creatures. We have another video for you that shows a strange and unknown creature, and this one was found under the water. A man was scuba diving when he came across this creature. At first, it was so still that it appeared to be dead, but after a few moments of watching it, the creature tried standing up. Let's take a look. There are so many strange things in this video, starting from how the creature looks. If this is not an alien, then I don't know what else to call it. I don't know if you noticed, but there was something that looked like a hand at the corner. This whole video is really creepy, and I don't know how this man even stumbled upon this area of the sea. All I know is that he had better leave as soon as possible before that creature actually succeeds in standing up. Have you ever heard about the rocket booster crash that happened in 2022? It was about a Chinese Long March 5B rocket crashing in space, with debris from the rocket falling back to Earth in areas near Malaysia and the Philippines. While this incident was quite an interesting one to hear about, it's even more interesting to see how the rocket exploded in space. Well, we have the video for you, and it's really amazing to see. Watch this. It took me a while to realize that that tiny thing moving in the sky was actually the rocket, and when it eventually exploded, it was quite an amazing and scary sight to see. If you've been watching our videos for a while, then you will have heard from me that only 20% of the ocean has been explored. Recently, it seems like the rest of the 80% nobody knows about keeps surfacing on Earth. All sorts of strange sea creatures have been seen in recent times, and this one is quite a strange one as well. A huge hairy sea creature washed up on a beach in the town of San Antonio in the Philippines. The villagers all went to see the dead creature, and marine workers took samples from it for testing. The animal was 20 foot long, and it has made the villagers in the town scared that evil is coming for them. Nobody really knows what exactly this creature is, but the people who were around it said it had a very awful smell and smelled like something from another planet. And who knows? It might actually be from another planet. Still on sea creatures, there are so many interesting ones that most of us have never heard about or even seen before. One of them is this spherical object that appeared on the beach of Wuyan Bay in Xiamen, Fujian province. These creatures look quite strange, and it has made many people wonder what exactly they are. I have a theory of what it is, but I'll let you watch the video first. After doing some research, I think these creatures are bubble algae. It is a fascinating marine organism that is found in tropical and shallow waters, and it is one of the largest single-celled organisms on Earth. These creatures look like shiny green or yellow bubbles, and they are often mistaken for clusters of small marbles or glass spheres. These creatures are very unique because of how they reproduce. They reproduce asexually, and new bubbles can sprout from existing ones, especially if the cell ruptures. They are also very difficult to get rid of because of how hard they stick to surfaces. Have you ever seen this creature before? Seems like we have a lot of strange sea creatures today, and this next one is probably stranger than the last two combined. This man was on a boat ride when he noticed a very strange and dangerous looking creature traveling over the waters really quickly. He was quite far from the creature, so he had to zoom in with his camera to see what exactly it was, and this was what the camera caught. I have no idea what creature that is, but I'm really worried for the man who took this video. He probably thought he was safe since the creature was so far away, so I can imagine his shock when it came closer than expected. What do you think this creature is? Now that we're done with the strange sea creatures, it's time to look at other strange and weird occurrences happening in this world. A group of people were in the woods when they noticed that one of the trees seemed to be glowing orange. This was very weird and scary, and they decided to cut into the tree a little to see what was going on. Imagine their shock when little sparks of fire came out of the tree. Take a look at this. Firefighters were called to the scene to take care of the burning tree, and there are theories that the fire was caused by a lightning strike. The tree had to be cut down, and the fire put out to prevent a forest fire from happening. How strange is this incident? I mean, how many times do you see fire coming out from a tree? I know I said we were done with the strange sea creatures, but this one was just too strange to not be included. While swimming in a local river, this large and hairy creature was seen floating on the water.
Ikan besar yang terdampar di pantai Masiba.
Kalau beta terdampar di pantai Masiba lah.
Diperkirakan panjangnya sekitar berapa meter ini kira-kira, Dewa?
Tahu, 100 ke sana.
Lewat
Hah?
Sekitar 30 meter dengan lebar sekitar 5 bahkan 6 meter. Ikan besar ini sudah membusuk di pantai Masiba.
Masuk di mana? YouTube.
Ikan ini sudah mulai membusuk. Mungkin bukan matinya di sini, namun sudah mati dan terdampar sampai di pantai Masiba. Pantai Masiba, Dusun Pulung, Desa Iha, Kecamatan Hanguan. Ikan paus atau sejenis ikan-ikan besar yang lainnya. Ikan sudah mulai.
The creature was bleeding heavily and was so still that it had to be dead, but it's definitely a very strange one. I've never seen something like this before, even in the movies. We're ending today with a video of a real alien creature captured in Canada. These two guys were on a journey when they heard a strange noise. Looking out their window, they saw a strange-looking creature hiding behind a pillar, and they decided to get out of their car and check it out. Take a look at this.
Hey man, can I grab a cigarette?
probably in there. Hey, what the hell is that right there? What? Where? Right the column right there. You see that? Shit, man, let's go back. Come on. I'm messing with that. Come on.
Get the fuck out of here.
This alien creature that they captured looks like a rake, and it even screams like one. However, since they weren't able to get a video of the full body of the creature, we may never know what exactly it is.
It's haunting.
Two men walking late at night in a remote Catalonian forest saw something that continues to haunt their dreams till today. These two men were on a camping trip with their families when they decided to take a quick walk into the woods, and it's safe to say they didn't come back the same. Luckily for us, they were able to take a video of the entire experience. Let's take a look.
No, Mateo, ja veus si sentint soroll. Des de fa rato que sentim soroll. Que sí, collons, que sí, tia. Escolta, em sents o no? Puta, tio. Va, corre, corre, tia, va!
I have come across some creepy things before, but this experience is the definition of creepy. At first, the creature looks to just be sitting and in deep thought. Then, all of a sudden, it's jumping up and chasing the men down. And let's talk about how the creature looks. It looks like a translucent skeleton, if that makes sense, but it's the only way I can describe it. For those of you who might think this video is fake, let me inform you that this incident happened in 2006, and the video was taken in the same year. This just goes to show you that people have been having paranormal experiences for decades, and it's not just a recent development. On April 7th, 2012, one man found out what happens when you mess around with ritual circles. This man living in Tennessee was a videographer in the process of making his own homemade indie horror movie. He was doing a lot of research for this movie and found out how to make a fake ritual circle that will be featured in the move to make things look more real. So he went into the woods and set up this ritual circle, but by the time he was done setting it up, it was too late to film, so he went home that night. He came back the next afternoon, and what he saw in his fake ritual circle shook him to the core.
See that thing right there? It's creeping me out. I've lived here for going on 7 years. I walked 100 miles through these woods. Never seen that shape before right there. See it? Funny head shape. What I hear earlier. Yeah, no, it's not a stump. It's not a broken tree or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's connected right there, but it's not. I've been over there 1,000 times. It's weird. See, I look some way.
There's no explanation for what that creature is or where it came from. The only thing that makes sense is that the fake ritual circle wasn't so fake after all. Judging by the way the creature just stays within the circle and doesn't move at all, he must have accidentally summoned it while creating his fake ritual circle. We have another camping story for you. Mike and his wife were camping in Big Bear when they saw a strange creature on their RV. It started with some strange noises, and as they wondered what was making the noise, his wife looked up, saw this creature, and screamed.
He's Rambo. Okay, you know? Rambina, more like it. What was that, Rambo?
I'm gonna catch that. You hear that noise? I'm gonna catch that.
You couldn't catch that if I...
Dude, I got my knife right here.
That thing pocket knife.
At first glance, it looks like it was just an animal that was trying to get too close. But according to Mike and his wife, it was a possum-looking creature that was green. Possums don't come in green, so I definitely agree with them when they say it is strange. One thing is for sure, I might be canceling that camping trip I have coming up soon. This man once saw a rake on his property. But when we say rake here, we don't mean the tool. We're talking about a strange, dangerous creature. He saw it on his property first, but was so shocked and scared that he couldn't take a video or have any proof of the sighting. He told people about what he saw, but nobody really believed him, so he decided to go hunting for the rake. After a few days of searching, he finally saw it again in an abandoned house behind his property, and this time, he was more prepared to take a video. Let's watch it.
Cheer that.
Let's get up. Come on.
Even though the man was more prepared to take a video, his heart was not prepared for how scary the rake actually was. You can hear him scream and run out of the building, and I know I would have done the exact same thing. On a dark night, in the middle of the road, someone saw a critter, or what they thought was a critter, but on looking more closely, they discovered that it was something very strange hanging out on the road. What kind of critter looks like that and moves like that? To me, that looks more like some sort of misshapen human than a critter. When you keep studying the creature, it even starts to look like a skeleton in a weird shape. I don't know about you, but that's definitely not a critter to me. What do you think about this creature? If you saw it in the middle of the road, would you go to check what exactly it is? Or would you run? Let me know in the comments section. You know when you watch a horror movie and the main character is being haunted by ghosts in their home? You feel scared for them, but at the end of the day, it's just a movie. Well, this man found himself becoming the main character of a horror movie while in his own home. It started with knocking on the front door. Someone seemed to be aggressively knocking on the door, but when he went out to look, there was nobody there. Just as he was wondering at the strangeness of the whole thing, he started hearing the knocking inside his house too. That's where things went wild. Watch this.
I am home alone. I'm hearing my own voice upstairs. The door won't stop knocking, and there's nobody there. This door keeps banging. I thought I was hearing my voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Ooh, that was right over my shoulder. Who's... I'm giving you one chance to leave. I know what you're doing. It's not scaring me. It's not scaring anybody else. You need to leave now. Yeah, I got a feeling you're in this room, aren't you? Are you in here? This again. Okay. All right. If you're gonna play these games all night, I'm not gonna play. I'm not doing this. And now I hear the bathroom water on. Good.
Wow, that is literally the definition of a horror movie. Doors opening and closing on their own, strange noises all around, and even water in the bathroom running by itself. I do have to say, this man is very brave. He's not as scared as you would expect someone in his position to be. What would you do if you were in his position? Are you staying in the house, or are you moving out immediately? The perfect time to meet all sorts of strange creatures is always at night, and this time is no different. Once again, we encounter a strange creature hiding in the shadows of the night. While taking a walk at night, this person heard strange noises coming from a corner and decided to investigate what was going on without going too close. When they looked properly, they saw a strange creature hiding in the shadows. Take a look. As usual, we have no idea what that creature could be. It looks like it was crouching down in the darkness, but that might also just be its height. The creature is a blur, but at least it doesn't seem to be all that dangerous. I'm only saying this because unlike many of the other encounters we've seen, this creature doesn't chase the cameraman, but who knows? It might just be taking its time. We've always known that there are other creatures that live on this earth with us, but in recent years, more proof of these creatures keep coming up. This video was uploaded to a Facebook group called Aliens and UFOs. This person cited a strange-looking creature climbing a tree, and they decided they had to record it and post it because the creature was too strange to be of this world.
Камера. Блин, я, конечно, понимаю, что я там кадом, но... Какой-то полурак, полубанан... Как он моргает? Я не знаю, сколько он тут уже висит. Пока он, конечно, выглядит безопасным. Не, ну... Испугался.
I have never seen an animal that looks like that, so I definitely agree that it's not a normal creature. The color of the animal is almost the same as the tree it's climbing, and it has some very creepy eyes. Seeing creatures that look like this on Earth, it just makes sense that there are aliens living among us. There's no other explanation for a creature that looks like that, but if by chance you have an explanation, let me know what it is. We're not done talking about aliens just yet. Here is another proof that aliens definitely exist, and this time, it's in the form of a UFO sighting. Despite all the noise around UFOs, very few people have actually had the privilege of seeing one by themselves. Most of what we've seen of UFOs have been in movies and shows, but this one man was lucky enough to see one in real life. An Australian man, Kerry Faridas, was flying over the Aegean Sea on his way to Greece when he saw a mysterious black object in the clouds. He immediately got his camera out and filmed the object while wondering what exactly he was seeing. The video went viral on YouTube after he uploaded it, asking other people what it could have been.
No, it's not. What is it? Kerry, what is that? What is that? Kerry, what is that?
I have no idea.
Holy crap!
Don't move me. Don't move me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
As someone who believes in aliens and UFOs, I'll be the first to say that the object in the sky definitely looks like a UFO. It's round, black, and floating in the sky. What more do you need to agree? I don't know of any other objects that have those characteristics except a UFO. What do you think? This next video is about to make you avoid large bodies of water for a while. We've seen many strange creatures on land and in the air, but it looked like the water was the one place these strange creatures seem to avoid. Well, prepare to be shocked, because it turns out the water is not safe too. A very strange creature has been sighted in a large body of water, and you might have nightmares after watching this video. At first, the creature looks like a combination of a whale and a snake at the same time, just circling in the water. The fact that it's black doesn't really help in making it look less scary. But apart from how it looks, what's probably more worrying about this creature is the way it keeps expanding and growing bigger inside the water. While it was quite large from the beginning, by the end of the video, the creature had expanded to be almost twice its original size. It also looked like it was slowly moving towards land. I don't know what that is, but I'm not sure being so close to it is a good idea. What are your theories on this creature? Speaking of strange creatures in the air, this last video might just be more shocking than everything we've had so far. During a thunderstorm, a person living close to the woods saw something strange, scary, and shocking. But instead of this strange creature coming out of the woods, as you would usually expect, it came out of the sky instead. More accurately, it rose out of the clouds with the loud sound of thunder. Take a look at it. That is the last thing you would expect to see in the sky. The way it gradually rises makes it even scarier. How is a creature that big coming out of the clouds? What even is that creature? It kind of looks like the silhouette of a big bird, like an ostrich or a flamingo. But neither of those birds can fly so high, so there's no way it's one of them up there in the sky. I'm really curious as to what that creature is, and I'm sure you are too. The sad thing is that we may never know.